Okay, so for number 46 and 6.1, they tell me f of x is mx plus b. What does your brain do when you see mx plus b?
Ooh, lines.
Good. I like that. Ooh. Lines. That is exactly what your brain should do. Because lines are chill,
Yeah.
right? Like at least it's not going to be super duper hard. And then of course when you read the rest of the problem, your brain goes, Okay, so our first question is, can f be even? What does even mean? Okay, when f of minus x is f of x. Okay, cool. Even. Okay, so I'm asked, can f be even? What should I do to check whether f can be even?
Well, do that. Do f of negative x and see if it fits.
Yeah, write this equation down and see what happens. Okay, so if I write that equation down, I get f of minus x is m minus x plus b, right?
Yep.
Okay, and that's supposed to be
This is equal to m of x.
mx plus b. You guys see that? Like just straight up substitution. Then what? Well, solve this, I guess. What are you looking to solve for?
You're just looking to compare them.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of fiddling with it, right? So I'm just going to compare these a little bit. So there's a b on both sides, right? So
Yeah.
does the b matter?
No.
No.
Apparently not.
Subtract b from one side.
So those don't really seem to matter at all.
So does negative
Oh, and then I could, oh.
does negative m of x equal m of x?
Yeah, I think I got it here. If I multiply this out a little bit, right? That's m times negative 1 times x, right? So that's negative mx. And I'm wondering, is that mx?
Well, that's mx, the opposite of mx.
And I,
Not
how often do I need this to be true?
once.
All the time.
Yeah, I need this to be true for every x, right?
So it's not.
So the x part's okay, but this part has to be the same, right?
So it's not even.
Close.
It is even. It's only.
It can be even,
It can be even.
but
It's only even for 0.
yeah, it's only even when m is 0. Because the only number, right, that I can plug in for m and have this work for all the x's is 0. You guys see that?
Any horizontal line.
So horizontal lines are even. You guys see that?
Yep.
Okay, so this says, my answer for this would be yes, f is even, but only, oh, maybe f can be even, but only if m is 0. Could I have seen that with my brain a different way?
You've seen that with your brain a different
What's
way.
even? That's a flip
On the y-axis.
over the y-axis, right? So you'd need a line that's symmetrical if you flip it across the y-axis.
Right. Which is
Right?
a straight line.
So if you've got a line with some kind of slope at all, right? If you flip it over the y-axis, you're going to get something like that, right?
Right.
Well, those aren't going to be the same. Not unless it's flat
Fair.
or vertical.
Fair.
Even if it's vertical, it has to be through 0. Also, vertical things aren't lines. Remember?
Would that work for
Are
absolute
they
values
undefined?
also?
Yeah, so if you absolute value is an example of an even function. You guys see that?
Yep.
Like that's kind of what that looks like. And the reason it looks like that is that absolute value is defined this way almost. All right. How about can f be odd? What do you think when you see odd, Bailey? F done to negative x is negative f done to x. Cool. Good. Okay. So how do I figure out if f can be odd?
If we go to the origin.
Yeah, plug in, right? So f of negative x is negative mx plus b, right? We just did that one over here. And negative f of x is negative mx plus b, right?
It's like in parentheses.
Yeah, it's all of that junk negative, right? Okay, so you do a little multiply out here. So you got negative mx plus b is negative mx minus b. Okay, and you're matching, right? So that guy matches with that guy.
Right, so you're reporting the B zero.
Yeah, but the b's have to match.
So B zero.
But I've got positive b and negative b would have to be the same thing. When's that going to work?
Yeah. At the origin.
When b is 0. So, yes, f can be odd if b is 0.
And things shouldn't be odd if they flip over the origin.
Yeah, so things are odd if a vertical flip is a horizontal flip.
Okay.
You guys see that? That's what these guys are. This is a horizontal flip, right? That's a vertical flip.
Yeah.
So if a horizontal flip is a vertical flip,
Then it's odd.
then it's odd. So the only way you're going to get a horizontal flip and a vertical flip to be the same thing is if it goes through the origin.
Okay.
That's cool with that? At least cool. Okay, so can f be both?
If m and b are both 0.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems boring, right? But yeah, if m and b are both 0. So yes, if m is 0 and b is 0, which really means that your function y of x is identically 0. Have you guys seen this symbol before?
Yeah.
First day? No?
The three equals,
Yeah, the triple equal sign?
isn't that defined as?
No.
Oh, that's what we think I was doing. Is defined as?
What?
Yeah, we used to do the.
Yeah, we definitely use that in chemistry as this is.
This is defined as. This is hard set actually all the time.
What's the difference?
Yeah, what's the difference?
So if I told you that, say, x squared equals 0, what is this about?
0. But,
Yeah, this is a statement about some x's that you can solve for, right?
Yeah.
If I tell you that instead of x squared, if I tell you f of x is 0, that could be two statements. That could be, you should solve f of x equals 0, like go do this operation. Or it could be the idea of f being all the time 0, right? To avoid that confusion, we use this symbol to say, this is the function that's always 0. You guys see that?
So using the 3 lines means that the 0 is the rule of the function.
Yeah, exactly. This thing is the formula of the function, not this is me setting a function equal to 0 and then doing some stuff.
I see.
Because I'm going to do this a
So
lot.
what's how do you separate that from defined as?
So defined as would be, I'm defining this thing that way. So like, I'm defining f of x to be x squared forever today.
But not, okay, just for today.
Right, like if I wanted to say, for the rest of today, by f of x, I'll mean x squared, I might do this.
Okay. But you wouldn't put triple equal sign because f of x is not defined as, is not like.
Yeah, you only use the triple equal sign when there's an ambiguity about whether you're setting something equal to a number or whether you're solving for when that thing is that number.
Okay.
Guys with that? That would kind of be a reasonable defined as, but I have two symbols in my head for defined as.
Right.
Well, I have a different symbol for defined as.